Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Yet again, yes, we are back live in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back and welcome in and welcome back to another Taco Tuesday. Yeah, I told y'all I'd be back, man. As I was eating my food, I'm scrolling on my phone on YouTube and I came across the brother page, Charles in Charge. Shout out to that brother, man. Shout out to you, CNC Reacts. We're gonna go ahead and react to one of his reactions to what people were reacting about, you heard? So, the title of the video today is height really important? Or how important is height to women? This is kind of a sensitive subject for some. Cause we got a lot of short kings in the building. The average man in America is like 5'10". I believe the average black man is 5'10". Maybe the average man is 5'9"-ish. You know, just a fair height. It's not necessarily tall, but it's not short either. But apparently some women seem to think differently. So shouty, I'm glad you're back with me. Thank all the riders in the building for riding with me. And we're gonna go ahead and get right on into the content, man. So let's see what's crack-a-lacking.
How tall are you?
I am 4'9".
Does height matter?
Yes. Yes.
He's a 9, but he's shorter than you. What's his new rating?
5?
Do you feel height matters in a guy?
Yes.
Does height matter?
Yes.
How tall does a guy have to be to date you?
6'7", 6'8".
If you're shorter than me, it's not even, there's a 0 chance.
In my dating experience, I'm seldom attracted to anyone under 5'10". Even then, I'm bending, but understand it's an average height and I'm okay with it.
As long as you're intelligent, tall-ish. I don't really care about height, but...
Okay, it sounds like you do.
Does height matter, yes or no? Yeah. So we're gonna measure your waist. Because we're gonna judge you based on something you can change. So how do you think short guys feel when you judge them based on their height?
Probably bad. I don't know. All right, bye.
They don't care.
I think height is a huge one. I honestly
How big is height for women?
I would say,
really though, are women that superficial to think that height is that important for them?
Depending on her height and her level of beauty, I would just say that like sometimes I meet men who are like 5'4", 5'3", and they'll say to me, I really, really want a beautiful girl. In my personal experience with beautiful women, what happens with them is they assume every man's super tall because that's all they've ever experienced. They don't know how to compromise on attractiveness because they never really needed to.
Now, when I hear stuff like this, it just makes me think of when women say men are so shallow. But here you have exhibit A of women being extremely shallow. You could have the greatest man in the world at 5'5" or 5'4" or whatever, but he may not be tall enough for your liking. So I don't be wanting to hear that when women say that men are so shallow and this and that, but it's like, bro, y'all have y'all standards on what you want and we have our standards.
So they see the world through the lens of like, I didn't know men come in a different size. So they can be very, very shallow with that.
Interesting.
But
Exactly.
Unfortunately, I think height is to women what facial beauty is to men. So it kind of has that similar impact. It's not definite, but it has a similar impact.
I mean, you have a lot of women that come to your retreats. Do they say height is a factor for them, or they're, are all women there that are just like, oh, I'll take a guy shorter than me and it's fine?
What's going on, guys?
So if I'm 6 feet 6 inches tall, I'm not that tall, but say hypothetically, a man is 6'6", and you're all of 5'2". You want that man that's extremely tall, towering over the average man, and then to procreate with you who's only 5'2", only for your son to come out 5'7", just so the women can call your son short. Like, tell me how that makes sense. I heard somebody say the other day, tell me the last time, I think it was the brother from the 85 South show. He said, tell me the last time you seen an extremely tall man with an extremely tall woman. And I thought about it, and it just made me laugh. Like, yeah, he's got a point. I think tall men do like taller women, but I don't think most men are looking for, even tall men are looking for women who are 6'3", 6'4", like WNBA player height. Even tall men is like, 5'8", 5'9", she cool. You know, and that's taller for a woman. So my thing is, women often express their standards freely and don't get any pushback for it, any lick back, any kickback, nothing. They can express how much they don't like short men, how much they don't want to date short men, and how much a man has to be tall, above 6 feet. You know what I'm saying? But let a man have a requirement about a woman's BMI or her height, or her weight, then all hell breaks loose. So nobody wants men to have standards on a woman saying, hey, if you're 5'4", I don't want you to be 195 pounds. You know what I'm saying? If you're 5'3", I think you shouldn't be more than 140 pounds. I think at 150, you're a little tubby. You know what I mean? If men say that, then it's all types of, you're fat phobic, you're fat shaming, and all this other type of rhetoric that they have for men who voice their standards and what they want. It's always a problem when a man voices his standards. But women can openly say and nitpick at a man's height or whatever it may be, and then nobody has a problem. That's why I love the Pop the Balloon show, because it goes both ways. You know what I mean? Even though I think it's out of the nature of things, I think it's a great show. But that's another conversation. So what I am saying is, men, you're allowed to have your standards, man. Just because we don't openly voice our standards, because a lot of the times a man will go slightly outside of his standards if the woman meets other requirements. Like for me, I don't care for tattoos. I don't like wigs and weaves. But if a woman is fine, you know what I mean? She just looks good. She takes care of herself. She's super sweet and super feminine. Some of those things I will look past, even though my standard is little to no tattoos or wears natural hair. Now, if she got a sleeve on her arm, a tattoo across her chest, and a big old thigh tattoo, and she got red weave in her head, but she's the nicest girl on earth. She's so super sweet. She's so feminine. She's so caring and appreciative that I'm going to look past some of those things that I don't like, or that my standard isn't there, because, you know, you can still look good with those things, like body wise and physically wise. I just don't like them because I have my own personal preference. But if your personality is so A1, so good that I just am like, yo, just who she is as a woman is just like incredible. Like I haven't came across a woman like her in my life, that type of thing, then I'm going to look past certain standards that I have set out for myself on a physical appearance. You know what I mean? I may not want a woman taller than me, you know, but if she's super sweet and she's 6 feet tall, 6'1", you know, I'm right there. I'm 5'11", and I'm actually 5'12". If you really want me to be real, I'm 5'12". You feel me? So if I meet a woman that's like 6'1", about an inch taller than me or something like that, I'm not gonna be like, oh no, you too tall. You know what I mean? But it's like, at the same time, going back to the short side, like if I meet a woman who's 4'11", then I'm like, baby, if I have kids with you, then my son might come out 5'2". And then look how women in the world's gonna treat my son. So do I want to date a woman who's that short? Because the likelihood of my son being tall coming out of a 4'11" woman, it's not likely. He probably won't make it taller than me. And I want all my sons to be taller than me. I want my sons to have the best advantage in life for dating and whatever, success, athleticism, sports, whatever. I want them to have the best advantage over everybody that they can have, you know, that God was willing to give to them. So no, I don't want to procreate with a woman who's 4'10". I would much rather procreate with a woman who's 5'10", because I know my children most likely going to be taller. You know what I'm saying? They say the height comes from the mother. I don't know if that's true or not. That's just what people say. So, you know, but on the real tip, the average height of a woman is like 5'4". So I'm cool with that. You know, it is what it is. That's just the average height. I'm not gonna be like, oh, you gotta be 5'7". That's the only thing I like. Even though, yeah, I do like a woman about 5'6", 5'7"-ish. You feel me? Like, I ain't gotta bend all the way down to give a little smooch. You feel me? So, oh yeah, that's just that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward. This is my boy Charles in Charge Reacts. Charles in Charge Reacts. Check him out on YouTube. I've been following him for a minute. He does great content. Very articulate brother.
How tall does a guy have to be to date you?
Like 6'5".
Yeah, 6'5".
Like 6'7", 6'2", 6.
Look how tall these girls are. Y'all girls ain't an inch over 5'6", bruh. Most of y'all like 5'3". Look at these short little Asian girls right here, man. Like, look, this dude is like 5'7", bro. He's not a tall dude. So they're probably like 5'5"-ish, bro. Who do y'all think y'all are to be?
How tall does a guy have to be to date you?
Like 6'5".
6'5". You're not even 5'10". I'm just saying, y'all greedy. Y'all greedy. You want the best specimen walking the earth.
Yeah,
Greedy.
6'5".
Like 6'7", 6'2", 6'6". Yeah, like 6'7".
What is the ideal height for a boyfriend?
6'5".
6'4"?
Yeah.
You want a guy that's 6'4"?
Well, above 6'4".
Above
6'4".
Yeah.
Do you know how small of a percentage of men that you're placing yourself in the pool of men who are 6'4" and above? And then what are you? You are an average looking woman. Very average at best. There's nothing special about you that says you deserve a man whose height is 1% of men. 6 foot tall is a small percentage of men in the world, man. Let's just be for real. 6'4" is like 1 to 3% of men. And what are you? What percentage of women are you? I could find you anywhere in Seattle. Walking around Seattle, Washington, I could find you, girl. Ain't nothing special, but I could go to Connecticut and find 1,000 of you. I could go to New York City and find millions of you walking. There's nothing special about you. You're an average looking woman with an average body. There's nothing special about you, girl. You're not above average in any way, but you're asking for an extremely above average man, height-wise. There's nothing about you that screams you're that far above average, that you're a top 5% woman. These women are delusional.
Basically, if you're under 6 foot, I don't want to talk to you.
Look at this country girl, man. Ain't nothing fine about you, shouty. You're not even a fine country girl with your overalls on. You're an average Becky from around the way, shouty. Ain't nothing special about you, man. Oh, if he's only 6 feet tall, I also want to talk to him. Get out of here with that bullshit. Don't nobody even want you. There's nothing special about you.
Like, if you can eat my pussy while I'm standing up, then we have a problem.
So what happens if you see a guy that's like 5'8"?
Oh, I don't even look.
If somebody said to me,
Jesus Christ. I don't even look. Like, no, I don't even look. Like, what?
would you rather be with like a short king who's 5'5" and treats you amazing? Or would you be with a toxic man who's 6'3"? At this point in my life, I would be like, how toxic?
Man, with that eagle beak on your nose, shawty, you ain't nothing special either. Ain't nothing special about you. Ain't nothing special about you, girl.
If somebody said to me, would you rather be...
Look at that beak. Look at that schnauzer. That is a pterodactyl nose. That thing is beaking. Ain't nothing about you. You're not special, bro. You are an average white woman as well. Ain't nothing special about you. I ain't saying nobody ugly. I don't even hardly use that ugly word, man. But on the real tip, you average though. There's nothing special about you.
With like a short king who's...
Nothing. You almost got a double chin. You got Bugs Bunny teeth. Your nose is the size of an elephant trunk. What's special about you? You look like your breath stank. What's special about you, Shove?
5'5" and treats you amazing? Or would you be with a toxic man who's 6'3"? At this point in my life, I would be like, how toxic?
I'm on Tinder, not currently, but when I was. If you're below 6 foot, swipe left.
Oh my God, he's shorter than me. He said he's 5'1". Oh.
So it's just like, in my opinion, I think men need to start being a lot more picky, especially if you're a top tier man, a looks department, money department, fashion department, you know, your aesthetic department is above average. And you know what I mean, your money's above average, or you're on a different level financially, you know what I mean, like your status wise. I think y'all men need to be extremely picky, man, because I tell my son this all the time. Women, for whatever reason, women really want what they can't have. Like they will idolize what they cannot have. They will love what they can't have. They love Chris Brown. Y'all can't have Chris Brown. You love the Mufasa guy. Y'all can't have Mufasa. You know what I'm saying? You love Idris Elba. You can't have Idris. Eli. You can't have Eli. But they love what they can't have. And it's so weird to me. It's such a groupie mentality. It's such a false prophet, idol worshiping mentality that these women have, man. To love something that you can't have is a form of insanity. It gotta be. It gotta be. Like, you love what you can't have. Beyonce's fine, Rihanna's fine, Chloe Bailey's fine. But I'm not like idolizing these women and just wanting them. Like, oh, I gotta have her. She's so fine. I'm gonna have her one day. Like, that's a form of insanity, bro. Now, I am a sex symbol, so I'm sure if they came across my way that we could really have those type of conversations. But I'm a specimen, baby. You know what I mean? I'm a unique character. I'm something that God sent to the earth to make the ladies love. You dig? I'm different though, so I can be delusional. But you see how that sounds? So I sound real crazy, don't I? That's how they be sounding with all these over 6 feet tall expectations. Like, y'all ain't even, y'all are average women, bro.
Okay, Frank, 5'7". Damn, that's 2 inches taller than me, which means you're actually my height.
If that ain't girl math, I don't know what is, man.
No. I can't get with it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you a 1.
But see, they do stuff like this while she got a whole bunch of weave in her head. She got eyelashes on. She got makeup on her eyelashes. She got makeup on her face. She got these long fake fingernails in. Like, take all that stuff off and let's see how many notches you keep going down. The more you remove, the more your notches gets removed. So right now she looks like a good solid 7, right? But you remove the weave, that's gonna take her down to a 6. You take them lashes off, that's gonna take her down to a 5. You know what I mean? You take all that makeup off, you know what I mean? And all that, you know what I mean? All them fake nails, you're at a good 5. You're another average looking woman. Yeah, you can dress it up and make it look nice. You know what I mean? Maybe barefaced, she might be like a 6, an adjustable 5. But come on, man, you just gave this man a 1, but you got everything fake on, made up to make you look better than what you are. Like, I'm just saying.
I can't get with it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna give you a 1. He's 5'6". We don't discriminate. We kind of do, but we don't.
This guy said, hey, Ola, you're a 10.
Okay. Wait, look at his
Neither one of those girls are anything near a 10.
profile first to see how he.
Neither one of these girls are anything near a 10. Now pause. He's probably a better looking man in a man's category than how good of looking women that they are. You see what I'm saying? Like, for a man, him compared to other men, he may look better than other men. But these girls look regular. Like, I don't know. I haven't even seen his pictures or anything. I'm just saying, like, bro, that's the way it be going, man. A lot of the times we as men, we can look better than other men that are around us and within our area or whatever. And the women that are judging us don't look better than the other women that's around them. That's the crazy part. Like, bro, The woman that you're obsessed with right now, the woman that you got a crush on right now, if you put her next to one of these fine ass celebrities, I guarantee you will look at her differently. I used to be a girl I talked to, man. I don't know who she must have been next to one of these singers, bruh. And after I seen them pictures, I was like, damn, you really not that fine. You really not that fine. Standing next to her, she just made you look like I don't even see you. All I see is the celebrity chick when they stand next to each other. So that'd be the real trick. And you know another thing, man, when you tell a woman, like say a woman's steady talking about this celebrity, say she's steady talking about Rihanna, you know what I mean? Like she just thinks Rihanna's everything, and you like, oh, Rihanna's cool, she like 6.5 to me. She gonna be so taken back by that because she knows that she doesn't even compare to Rihanna. And for you to call Rihanna a 6, she's like, well, damn, I thought Rihanna was a 10. And if you think she's a 6, then you probably don't even think I'm a 4. Exactly. Y'all don't be as fine as you think you are, man. Y'all really don't, man. Like, I know I'm going on a rant and I'm not trying to bash the women or nothing, but it's just like, damn, y'all be coming out at men so harsh for being 5'8", 5'9". Like he has nothing else to offer. Like it's such a like materialized world we living in, man. It's crazy.
He goes to my friend's college.
Oh, he's 5'9". Sorry.
Oh, 5'9". That's a little short. You're 5'9".
And they, look how they just think it's so funny and so cute. Like they just think it's so hilarious. While neither of them are cracking a 5 on the Richter scale, man. A 5, y'all are average women, man. And y'all just think it's so funny to crack on this man because he's 5'9". He made it to average height, but you haven't even made it to average in the looks department. So y'all are really at each other's equal. Y'all are looking across like this, but the women are looking upwards like this. And these men right here are starting to have to go downwards. So instead of being like this where y'all are at, the women are looking up this way and the men have to go down this way, because where y'all are supposed to connect at, the women are going like this and the men are going like this, because the men are going to have to date down because the women are all searching up, and all of these women who are searching up ain't going to get nobody. And the women at the bottom is actually going to have somebody because they're accepting reality and they're getting with men who are actually above them, above their level, because the women went up here and the men are like, dang, I'm just trying to get y'all within this area. But all of y'all in this area are going up here and I got to go down here, shout it.
That's funny. He's conservative and 5'6". Pick a struggle. Okay, so next up we got Malik.
Did you hear what she just said? Did you hear that?
That's funny. He's conservative.
He's
and
conservative.
5'6". Pick a struggle. Okay.
So now it's gotten to the point of politics where if you're a conservative man, you're also looked at as, ugh, he's conservative. Like, so I'm supposed to be with all the liberal goofy stuff that they got going on when they don't care about men, they don't care about us as black men, but I'm supposed to be down with them. And I'm not supposed to be a conservative man who wants man and woman in a household protected under the guidance of the Lord. But that's a bad thing though. I can't stand that. That political conversation with women just rubs me the wrong way. Like, so do y'all want to just be girl on girl and boy on boy and nobody has kids no more and it's just a genocide out here? You know what I mean? Or do you actually want man and woman? Like, my God, it just blows my mind, man.
So next up we got Malik. Already off the bat, I see that he's 5'5", and I don't like that. You're really short. Because I just feel like as a man, why are you like 5'9" and shorter?
That's what God gave the man. That's all God gave the man. Like, why are you 5'9" and shorter? Like, oh my God. Like, this superficialness that I hate to see our women acting like this, man. I hate to see our women getting online and exposing their true characters. Just so disturbing and disgusting, man. Like, damn, you can be the finest woman in the world, but as soon as you start opening your mouth and I hear how you talk, it's just like, ugh. Can't stand it, man.
I mean, I just can't be with a short man. That's embarrassing. I can't be running around with like a little elf next to me. It's just not good.
Look at this. Oh my God, she looks like a hippopotamus. There's nothing fine about this woman right here.
I just can't be with a short man.
Look at her. And look at the girl next to her, the brown hair brunette. Like, she just thinks it's so hysterical, and she's the best looking one out of all of them. Maybe that's why she's laughing so hard. He's looking like disgusted. She's just like cheering her on. It's like, girl, you look like Casper the Ghost with some titties. Ain't nothing special about you.
And that's embarrassing. I can't be.
But what are you? You look like a Oompa Loompa. Look at the teeth. Like, what is this? You ain't fine, girl. Ain't nothing about you fine. Now, shawty right down the right, she's the cutest one. She's definitely above average in the face, slightly. But these girls are below average looking women. These two white girls, right? She look like she might be Arabian or Latina or something. But these two white girls right here are freaking below average by far. Nothing special about you two. I don't even know why y'all are laughing this hard, knee slapping laughing. Y'all are average. Ugh. I won't even look at you like, ugh. No, ain't nothing special about you. Why are you laughing so hard?
I'm with like a little elf next to me. It's just not good.
I'm 5'6" with a 6'5" personality, so
that's the dumbest shit you could say. I'm 5'6" with a 6'5" personality? What does that mean? You're an asshole? You're stuck up and stubborn and hard to deal with? What does that mean?
that means that anybody who is under 6 feet is shorter than me.
What is the biggest turn off?
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I was just like, bro. Look, man, that's enough. I've had enough, because all I'm gonna do is keep getting more frustrated and pushed to the edge to where I'm gonna start saying some real foul stuff about these women that are saying these things, man. Like, for real. Y'all have lost your marbles, man. Like, real talk. Y'all get on this internet and start saying this crazy stuff, man. I don't think you looked in the mirror, man. Somebody been telling you you're cute for too long. Ain't nobody ever told you that you an average looking woman, that you just regular, nothing's really special about you in the looks department, let alone your personality. We don't even want to get into that, because a lot of y'all have terrible personalities. You're not sweet, you're not kind, you're not funny, you're not authentic. Like, there's no great characteristics about you, and your personality is not pleasant to be around. It's more like a roller coaster at an amusement park, up and down, sideways, left ways, circles, all types of bullshit. Man, that just triggered me. I'm triggered. Hey, man, to all the riders in the building, thanks for stopping in again, man. I had to give you a double dose, man, a double dose of reality today with your boy Nate on the beat. Hey, man, hit my Cash App, $1, Nate King. You know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment below. Let me know how you feel about this video, man. Shout out to Charles in Charge, CNC Reacts, man. Go subscribe to that man channel. I'm going to tag him in the description of the video. But yeah, man, we up out of here, baby. Everybody have a great Tuesday night, man. I hope you have some good Taco Tuesday. Tacos wherever you are on the map. You dig? Come back, support your boy. I'll be back tomorrow, man. Peace.